Behave!
Hello, hello, and welcome back to, surprisingly, more Warhammer Rogue Trader. Let's see what we're gonna do. I think today I'm gonna do so many quests I still haven't done. Okay, that's not gonna be done yet. Find a disgraced stranger in shadow quarters. Persona non grata. Okay, other quests. Is that all the ones here? Let's go here. I don't know how to get that one. Well, we got, oh yeah, we got in the last video, last month ago, we got Henry back. Okay, that's his name. Hendrix. Whoops, close enough. Sorry, I had a sneeze. Atrium, this one here on the world. I'm just trying to do all the footfall rot and persona non grata. Persona non grata. Let's just go here. Don't know how much I'm gonna do for the video, but I want to do something. Okay. Dark hideout. We did that. The martyrs endurance warehouse. What was he here? See, strange ceremony is taking place in the heart of footfall. What will happen if the rotor designs to join the proceedings? Who is the mysterious one, I guess? And what was the other one? Persona non grata. Adeptus Amicus bar. Oh, in the bar. Okay. Ah, man. Is this everybody?
Say no more.
Save lots more. Was this always here? Shadow footfall shadow quarters. Oh, this is new. Sorry for the coughing.
The whispers told me a secret.
Light of terror, guide our way.
Alright, this seems like a fight. Let me save. Oh, this is definitely a fight. Well, find a fight.
Whatever you wish.
Really?
Pay attention.
The sooner we start,
That's it.
I'll take it from here.
Really?
I've never wondered so much before.
I guess it's not a fight. Weird. Is there... Okay, man, look inside there. Okay.
I go where the whispers lead.
Okay. I forgot the quest over here. Okay. Dark hideout. Tomorrow's endurance. What's this? The rest is football. Okay.
Carry the Emperor.
Yeah. Yeah, but where is it happening? Ardent football. Okay. West Persona Olgarata. This is the Mars Endurance.
The light of terror shines for us.
Wait, is there another bar here? Yeah, I'm so lost. Waitress. Access received. Wait, it's right here. Okay.
The whispers told me how. Something ominous lurks ahead.
Okay. What the fuck? But that's him, isn't it? The poor sap who got his tongue cut out by Avers. The Avers. That's the one. I think he was from. Well, his troubles are over now. What the fuck?
Blessed be the road that we take.
Some god looking folks here. Don't want to buy a drink.
Hey, what's that?
Is that it?
Onward.
You know what? Let me save. This might be a fight incoming. Welcome back. Okay, that's just. Clearly, somebody's here. And he has died. Wait, he died. Is this the guy? Leftovers. A flabby man won't close. Could it be someone actually wishes to keep in company? Allow me to do I'm an architecture historian. You look deeply disappointed with something. What happened? Here I go again, throwing my heart out to have you disappear in 10 minutes just like everyone else before you. But alright. Here is the story of gold discovered, the unluckiest historian in Imperium. I was born 2 sectors away from here. My family was quite influential, which allowed me to dedicate myself to my great passion, the historian of Imperium architecture. I spent a number of years studying every scholarly work there was to find on this art, and then once I inherited my family's fortune, I traveled and documented the development of architecture throughout the different worlds into one day, all that are cursed and blessed day, into one day I came into possession of something quite special. Here it is, my undoing. This is an authentic booklet titled Darwin's Design, one of the thousands that were printed centuries ago in the times of Footfall's construction. What a curious read. Please tell us more. Footfall's founder Lord Praspians was obsessed with his creation grand future. This booklet describes in detail what Footfall was meant to become upon its completion. Dozens of asteroids turned into glorious plazas and temples, massive bridges spanning the void itself, and the marvelous flying buttresses. I don't know. The arch of voids of the exterior arches, the elegant arrangement of balusters, and the interior prolific forest 10 stories tall and more than a kilometer long. Whatever. Cyclopean light tubes that cast the light of the Fimbudus and uses to brighten the halls of the heart of the asteroids, stained glass windows and mosaics, bas relief and statues. Oh yeah, blinks sleepily, barely surprised of John and starts looking around with a bored expression. Keep listening. I apologize, I got carried away, but you must understand how deep an impression this book left on me when my young self picked it up. Young self? I simply couldn't think about any other than Footfall. I was ready to give my life to see this incredible station, and of course, no matter how hard my friends and loved ones tried to dissuade me, I still gathered all my savings to set out on the journey. It's amazing free to cross 2 sectors, especially for a common citizen. I bet one who has some resources at his disposal. I have to change one ship after another, at times being forced to stay on transfer worlds, waiting for a vessel headed to the right direction or for the warp disturbance to subside. The voyage took me a total of 107 years, in real space-time of course. For me it was much less than that, somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 or 35. And then after all those years, having spent all my savings, I reached my dream. And what I see, a dump in the place of executive's portico. Metal antails clinging to the columns, the marble tiles pilfered by paupers who use of catting of their hovels. It's been 1,000 years since I came here and still haven't recovered from the shock. I have suspected that not everything in the booklet would exist in reality. I never expected to see Footfall in such a sorry state. It's like stumbling upon the horrid, decomposing corpse of a beautiful beloved. The warp, like a shameless thief, is guilty of stealing the short span allotted to his servants. For what sense is there in spending half your life on such an enterprise, only to then lose your spirit and waste the remaining half on nothing at all? Your preference, Master Sub, will have been applied elsewhere. However, in the fact that you succumb to indolence after your journey is far more deserving of reproach than your personal choice of life goals. So then ink and paper to call a lie and cause pain. Does this mean that all I have read about will one day disappoint me with the ugliness of reality? Compelling continental, but you're an architecture historian. Is what happened to Footfall not part of his history? Yes, football's current appearance, slums fused together, and the remains of majestic places is a unique phenomenon. It'll be curious to observe it if any other place will have taken after it, thereby solidifying there's a new style of architecture, or if it still remains a local oddity. My word, you certainly know how to provide an unexpected perspective on things. You guys in May, I just wanted to say thank you for hearing me out. Over the 1,000 years I spent on football, not one person has hung around long enough to listen to my story to the end. It's such a delight to have shared everything I've been weighing on my mind. I am poor as a church mouse, but I still have something to offer you as a token of my appreciation. As studying the booklet thoroughly, I discovered an entry, a cipher message scattered throughout the pages, taking the form of a riddle. It describes certain places of interest in football. I believe it's the work of the booklet's creators. What if these riddles lead to something? And wonder discovery. I will gladly share what I have been able to learn with you. Riddles? Have you not tried to make this wonder discovery for yourself? I have, of course, but I'm an old man who is blind in one eye and can barely move his leg. I never found anything, but that doesn't mean there's nothing to find. Yeah, sure. The first description is from the riddle is far from here. It's a bridge that's supposed to go through the center of the district and into the void toward a neighboring asteroid. Only a couple of its spans were built, even those in the lying ruins. So, if the cache survived after all those years, is there somewhere. The destroyed bridge in the shadow quarters may contain a cast left by builders in football. The second location is the lantern of a great cathedral. A lantern is a small tower on top of a dome. You've seen football's atrium, haven't you? The whole atrium is just a nave for the former little cathedral. The Legi's entire so-called palace will have fit inside what was meant to be not by a single room. The great cathedral, had it been built, would have been even bigger, but alas, its construction was just getting on the way when Darwin died and work stopped. The lantern from its dome, however, has already been built and survived. It was brought inside the atrium and dubbed as a chapter of Saint Doris the Warrior. A photo screen was never built, okay? And that's all I know. I wish you luck. I'm gonna take my leave. Good luck with you. Okay. So a new park level, yeah. So Sector 2 in the shadow quarters. Okay, we got that. The Lord Captain decided against going to Dungeon Sprays in person. However, the Leech believes that after the death of the last victim, the area can be safely disinfected. That's what I did? Damn, I'm an asshole. The Legion football. People are racing. It's not watching the A, so Legion is seeking a new ally, but if. Damn, that's a lot of shit to do here. Okay. Alright, let's just grab everybody. Was that Persona no grata? Wait. Persona no grata. Find a disgraced stranger in the... Oh, that's not him. I gotta find this. Isn't this the... Is this the bar? Come back here, numbnuts. Citizen. So I just found Jay. I'm just finding shit. Jesus Christ, this game is big. Rough day?
Rough day?
Okay.
You have no idea.
I just might. That's the second bottle you've downed.
Jai Hidari. Falco sends his regards.
And what does that unholy scion of a Grox and a Brahan want from me this time? Oh, wait, I don't really care. My sole plans for tonight are drowning my grief in a sea of Amos.
We'll give you grief, all right. Get out!
Don't think so, Ashmag. And tell Falco to come himself next time.
Okay.
Dari, I am tired of your mess. Out! Get some sleep. We'll talk about settling up later.
Okti Shireen, light of my eyes. Can't you see my soul is full of sadness? Have you no heart at all? Let go of your material concerns and let me grieve in peace. Have we met somewhere before?
Persona no grata. Here we go. The woman looks at you with glossy eyes as drunk, and you notice 2 empty bottles that had been keeping her company before she's arrived. She looks completely out of place in this dingy, smoky bar. The fancy attire, the abundance of jewelry, the implants, plated with precious metal. Her appearance not only screams wealth, but also audacity. When one audacious person would flaunt their wealth in a place like this.
Greetings, Shireen. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
I am Count Nylon, trade envoy of House Valencius.
Well then, here's to our meeting. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that you're someone special, since you've been granted an audience with the Liege of Footfall himself. It's always a pleasure to make the acquaintance of someone powerful. And the timing couldn't be better. Jai Hedari at your service. Professional trader, shrewd commercial broker, and, may he steal my tongue if I'm lying, the most honest dealer on footfall. Nonetheless, we all have our problems, and at times even one's many merits aren't enough to solve them. Perhaps it would be no trouble for a person with your kind of power and standing to assist someone with my kind of predicament. I have heard a great deal about how open-minded the members of the von Valancius dynasty are, and Lady Theodora especially.
She's a cold trader, a smuggler who deals in Xenos artifacts. Apart from this heresy, I know of no other grave crimes committed by her.
What do you...
You see, Shireen, there's one cardinal rule on footfall. Anything goes as long as it doesn't get in the way of business. I'm someone who's been able to exploit that rule to the fullest. And in recent years, I've hit it so big, I've become a speck of sand in someone's green eye. They used to throw small wrenches into my dealings here and there. Well, now they've decided to really put their backs into it. Some rats stolen my cargo and dragged it off to the seediest part of the Shadow Quarters. A crummy place even for connoisseurs of Footfall's unique atmosphere. When I asked the Liege for protection, we had a mutual misunderstanding. I believe Vladimir, in a most lamentable fashion, has forgotten his duties as guardian of the downtrodden and wronged. So I'm in desperate need of a new one. And you, Shireen, fit the bill perfectly. All I need is for you to drop by one dark corner of Footfall Shadow Quarters and pound it into the thieves' heads that taking Hedari's property carries certain risks.
Commerce test to say that Jay appears to be serious operator of football. The least refusal to help means the loss of a potential ally, so Jay is approaching on his turf. If Valen is now responsible for the disappearance of Jerry's cargo, he was certainly better than Grayfriend. Who's Valen again? I forget. If the Liege is neglecting his duties, I shall become your patron. Let me ask some questions.
Ask as many as you wish, Shireen. Trust is the key to a successful endeavor. Goods of incredible rarity, Shireen. But it's not just that. 24 of my people lost their lives in the impenetrable emptiness of the void to acquire them. I cannot leave their families with nothing.
Okay. Are you acting in a assassin to partly
Ask as many as you wish, Shireen.
Ah, yeah.
Trust is the key to a successful endeavor.
relax.
May the Exalted One bless you and your progeny. Then here's what we'll do. We shouldn't be seen together before we make it to the safe house. I'll head there first. I'll take my own special route so I won't be spotted. Right. Here. That's where those ashmags are keeping the stolen cargo. Out the bar, over the bridge, and to the left. There in the depths you'll find a small courtyard, through which you can get to the place. I'll be waiting nearby. You can come when it suits you, but the sooner you do, the better. I'll see you then, Shireen.
Okay, so we got a quest. Okay, there's a lot of fucking quests in this game. And on the world, that's a rot. Is that's a gang. Oh, I decided not to do anything. Damn. Okay. Oh, that's the guy. I knew his name sounded fucking familiar. Familiar. Oh, that's his companion quest. Jesus Christ. Seekers of the Cult. Oh, I gotta talk to him. Oh man, I gotta do that shit in the next game. A new ruler. Wait. Alright, wanted on football. That's okay. Classified information. Okay, actually I'm gonna keep this video short, so it's already about 30 minutes. We'll be having Jay in the next video, and I promise I'll try my best to not make it a month later, and I'm sorry about that, but yeah, and I will see you guys later.